their road to Rio here for ESL 1, and Team Liquid quite the opponent, and starting on the attack no less. It's their map pick, Envy, choosing to bring us to the safest power plant in all of Counter-Strike.
And we are off. It will be Envy starting that T side. They've only got 2 pieces of utility. Nifty will carry both of them. It's a smoke and a Molotov. So outside will be a very difficult position to conquer, but they're going towards main entrance. They have conviction in their stride. We've got Mihu at the very front, the bomb on his back, and Twist to challenge his squeaky door. An upper split looking very likely. We'll see if Moose can open things up.
He's going to give it a go. That's a lot of contact, and Twist was not ready for that. Straight into the top site. Nitro's going to have to find some precise shots, but Nifty's already done that. He's found his second. They even have a Molotov for Heaven. Stewie's going to have to change his avenue of assault. Elige coming into Hut. Calyx is the off angle, though, and will not find his shot. Instead, Elige has equalized. Now this retake is on. Stewie, he did strike, but so does Nifty. He's on for the ace. He won't get it. Moose is the one to secure it, and Envy, quite the opening pistol round.
Nifty's on his way to 50, boys. 4 kills in the first round.
Start the count real early.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we'll ever see a 50 like that again. That was quite the momentous occasion down under, but the force buy will come out from Liquid here. Scout in the hands of Naf, someone who's been an absolute monster throughout their EPL run. He was looking hot to trot. Elige consistent as ever. So this Liquid roster, they've obviously had to pull out their socks a little bit. Things weren't going fantastically towards the tail end of last year for them, and while they're still hugely...
They are bouncing back though, right? At this point, after winning EPL and like their form is getting better, this is sort of like a boot camp in itself, right? You're just constantly playing Counter-Strike, nothing else to do. They had a lot of issues within the team, and I feel like a lot of it was from burnout as well. Like most teams were struggling with that towards the end of 2019, right? 2020, the start of it didn't look amazing for Liquid, but they are balancing out now. It's difficult to gauge much from it though, obviously for online CS, but as of right now, things look better for Liquid.
Okay.
All right then, Elige.
This is the type of game we're having.
Doki, that's the start. Now, trying to hold outside. There is already one that slipped the net, though. Stewie's responsibility becomes Ryan. He's going to try and find him, setting his attention on the potential exit. Not flustered by that flashbang. He sees the booty of Calyx. Can't quite put a bullet between the cheeks yet. And now they're going to flood in. That's the Nitro frag they needed. Naf did trade, but in the meantime, it's not quite kept level. A flick not far off from Moose's low HP, but Naf now trying to reposition. He's only got the USP. Might find Stewie's Deagle, and has. Elige's Deag's already found Moose. Perhaps there's something to be said about this still.
Could be 2 versus 2. Nifty and Ryan do have the advantage of the bomb plant and no kits available, but things looking uncomfortable here. The flashbang could be everything. It's going to be a swing now for Elige. If the flashbang is deployed, he gets the kill, and now it's a 1 versus 1. Nifty, he could go down here, and he does. Elige open things up with a show-stopping shot towards the silo position. Gets 3 in total, defuses the bomb. It's 1-1. As Liquid bounce back with the bomb planted, though, Envy will have enough cash to buy up into the next round, and you'll see more of the same. Desert Eagles, Galils, and a very good job from Elige there. Keeps 2 flashbangs and a helmet.
Yeah, that's lovely. This is how it opened it up. You can see the lineup from him just sweeping to clear the corners, and Mihu, he didn't get to play a part in this round. This was how Elige found his second, and then the third and fourth. Well, you get to see that one for yourself. It's actually Naf who finished off Ryan. Excuse me, I thought the AK had done the job. It was Elige's bullets to soften him up for the one shot of Naf. So great work from Liquid. They come in to that second round and force them straight into Glocks in the third.
Yeah, I think that the biggest enemy right here for Liquid is making sure they can keep themselves at 110% focus, right? You go up in a match against Envy, who are in, I would say, the easier group out of the 2 North American ones. On the other side of things, you've got Gen.G, 100 Thieves, Cloud9. It's a little bit scarier, EG, in that whole slew. And over on this side, you've got MIBR, Furia's in the mix. Obviously, Envy, as we can see them here, Liquid. So I think... if Envy can be competitive, there is a chance they could steal one of those top 3 slots, but getting it done against Liquid would be a tall order.
Well, here we go then. The Glocks, it's just the eco. There was a buy there, similar to what Team Liquid are bringing, though, and it's much more viable on the CT side. As you can see, this one has come to its logical conclusion. It will be a clean sweep for Team Liquid. No one really took any damage there at all, or expended any grenades, so Team Envy will have rifles out. And round number 4, 4 AK-47s, a single Galil for Ryan. A player I'm not massively familiar with. I think I've casted one of his games in my career, and looking to find out a bit more about him.
Well, I can tell you his name.
That's all we really have.
His alias and his name.
He's been around for a while, but he's never really been on my radar, I'll be honest.
What kind of player would name himself after his actual name?
I know.
Henry G? That's
Yeah.
so ridiculous.
Stupid. Don't do that.
Elige is set up in warehouse for now, though. And the smoke for main is going to enable the push. My God, Mihu just swings straight into the crosshairs. Damage inflicted, but he's gone. And now Ryan wants to finish what his teammate started, and he hasn't
Good luck with that, I guess.
quite got a chance to pull the trigger.
Well,
Next.
the third taken down, he will. Nifty gets the job done, but Moose is in no man's land here. He's in a lot of trouble. Nifty does bring it back to a 2 versus 2, however. Still a minute 15 on the clock here. And Stewie with the MP9, so he'll be towards lobby position. Envy are going to try and make their way up towards heaven.
Oh, they could catch them, and they've made noise. There's a chance here.
Oh, how did they miss that jump?
It's an awkward one, because that sound cue will give them a lot to work with. Now a change of plan. Naf's obviously pretty hot on their heels here.
Stewie's already lower as well.
Yeah, and he's got the MP9, a flashbang.
He's assuming it's ramp. Oh, and it's the right call. Gets the info and warns off Calyx. Naf doesn't necessarily need to move. He's going to channel them straight into Stewie, and the timing on this door is everything. That's the sound cue, and that's the frag he was hoping for. Doesn't need to take any more pot shots and gets away scar-free.
Yep, good call from Stewie. Get that bomb down, make things uncomfortable for Calyx here. 20 seconds remaining, 37 HP, and he goes into the decon. So he's hunting Stewie, this is wasting it. Time, if anything, no one's here.
There's a gap for Vent to top if he was quick.
Is there a gap? 12 seconds, okay. Gonna be getting that bomb down. He cleared decon. He's actually faked it. And now trying to take the fight. Naf greets him. And that's 3-1. Liquid will stabilize completely. After losing the pistol, that's 3 on the trot.
Yeah, you can see how effective that 2-man pounce is with 10 seconds remaining. At least one of you is going to get the kill. 2 of them survive, and it will be 3-1 to Liquid. It's Envy. We'll have to take another partial investment here.
So those who aren't familiar with Ryan as an individual or a player, he is 19 years of age. He's currently competed for a bunch of different North American teams that you may have heard of over the years. You've got Envy in there, Singularity's another one, Swole Patrol.
I would have cast him in Swole Patrol like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
that's where I would have seen him.
Early 2018 in that regard.
Like ECS or something.
Moose has made a little bit more of a name for himself as an individual.
Yep.
I think he's had some good fragging impact under that United banner for a period of time there, but now he's found himself donning the Envy kit.
You are dead on, though. If any of the players that were ever going to be changed as Envy roster, it would be the North Americans first. And that doesn't really translate too well, considering it's a North American organization. You've brought his European talent over, but they're overshadowing what you already had in place. It's not like you have a core here, necessarily.
Yeah, they brought in stars, right? And,
yeah.
That's a difficult thing to live up onto. And to ramp, they'll go. Naf will open things up with the AK-47, make that a double, and now it's Stewie's turn. Can they milk out the last few here? Bombs dropped. Moose last man standing. Deagle in his hand. Not too much, I think, he'll be saying about this one.
There it is. It will be the 4-1 scoreline. Team Liquid on the pick of Envy here on the CT start. You have to be very brave to choose this map. And we all see Envy with another buy available. Nifty does bring out the AWP, but 2 of his teammates, that's Mihu and Ryan, 0 kills so far, but very early days on Nuke. Nifty was 7-4, known to be a very quick sniper, but we haven't really heard much from him in the last 2 years. See what he can do.
He's really taken this project on as his own.
Yeah, he really has.
It's a lot for a young guy. Nifty's not a veteran by any means, so there's a lot of pressure on his shoulders here. See if he can crack things open with the AWP. One bullet's enough to make Elige think better
That
of
was
that.
an interesting exchange, yeah. And that's the end of Elige. He was looking for info any way he could get it, but it cost him his life. Nifty patience does prevail. Smoke off. Really nice move from Envy. You can see what that's forced out of Liquid. They're going to have to try and find more predictable lines for them to sweep straight through main? No. Instead, they go outside. Stewie could go down as well. Ryan, he makes quite the first introduction of his fragging. A double kill on Yard.
Good stuff from Ryan. Calyx caught on the reload, though. Doesn't seem to be slowing him down whatsoever. We have got a kill for Twist, but he's going to need 3 more where that came from to stand a chance. Ryan's still beneath heaven. Flashbang towards outside. We've got Twist fighting for his life now. And in terms of the cash for Liquid, they have got enough for a nice, healthy buy going forward. And the bomb's down at T-spawn. What is going on here, chaps? They've got to go recover that. And if Twist goes towards T-spawn to save, he might even find the C4. Luckily, Nifty will go and pick it up at this point. 30 seconds remain. But the problem is he might have to make some footsteps. I hope he goes outside towards Secret. That would be ideal. I think his teammates already got upper, so probably go towards main entrance. But there it is. Twist already holding onto his rifle. And we'll have the second round for Envy. It all started with a nifty pick.
Yeah, they boosted him up
with a nifty plant.
Eventually, this is obviously crossing their T's, dotting their I's, making sure that they're not going to get caught off guard here by Twist. He's very capable of winning a round like this. However, I'm not too sure they're aware of his HP, and he's still going for it. So economic damage on the cards here, but winning the round would be something else.
See what he can make of it. Waits outside Heaven. Not going to be making his way up towards the ladder, but holding CT spawn. Ryan looks to be covering the Heaven position diligently. We'll see whether this is going to be fine.
Just went around the world. He went
did,
lobby push, through lobby, ramp, just checking it out, back around ladder base, and now to CD spawn.
Well, looking towards Heaven. Ryan's still there. He will be spotted. Turn the X-ray off. Give you an idea. There's Twist.
Wow.
Nice shot. And gets away.
He'll take that any day. That's going to stop any real cash injection for Ryan. He's just going to be forced to rebuy his AK and armor.
So this is where you'll probably see the AWP come out on Team Liquid. They're one of the few teams that likes running a double AWP setup, actually, on this particular map. It's only Naf and Stu. But for now, just the former. Naf will be using that outside. A very capable AWPer, not really known as one, but certainly picks it up time and time again. We'll see if Nifty can get the opening pick once again. Mihu, yet to see a frag from him. Here's Naf's AWP. Going aggressive at T-Red here.
Oh, I'm excited to see if Nifty's anticipating this one. It does seem like he is. He's scoped up on that red container push. He knows it's within the wheelhouse. A simple flash and a swing from Calix would clear this position. I'm seeing Calix clearing one side. Will there be a flash, or is this simply just a suspicion? And there was one from Liquid. He caught 4 members of Team Envy set up outside. Now Ryan continuing his advance. Naf, he's standing his ground. Now he's lost his backup and straight into the crosshairs. Naf gets deleted.
Great stuff from Ryan. Takes down Naf once again. They have the man advantage. It's their pick, and they're looking quite dangerous on the map. But Moose, he might have been caught out here, and indeed he has. The smoke criminal emerges from the ramp room, and we have a 3-on-3.
Oh, this is so risky.
Oh, he actually's got up this T ladder.
Is he going to make noises? He's made noise as well. They're below him. They're re-entering lobby. This is free information right now. Liquid are getting a little bit ahead of themselves. They think they've lost more territory than they have. So Twist position will be known. Calix is...
completely independent.
What is going on here? If he gets up ladder, the top split is more than open.
It's perfect. Mew's actually top side already, calling it clear. Oh, hi, and bye. What a shot, Ryan. Can't believe his luck, and Calix is already sitting and waiting for Stewie. This is Liquid getting caught out.
Yeah, maybe a bit of a timeout or just a discussion here, because they lost complete track of where Envy were. There must have been a miscomm or a miscue, because you could see they had no idea that they were in any of these positions. So not great stuff from Liquid in these following gun rounds, and now they're in a situation where they have to consider, do they even want to buy going forward?
I would say they probably don't. Very early days, and they don't have a full buy here, at least 2,400. The rest of them could bring a buy out. Twitter 4K, and looks like they're going for it. So we'll see which way they're inclined. This was a nice shot from Ryan. Just creeping up the vent ladder. Nitro. It's a free haircut. We've got Calix as well. Nice sneak up towards Heaven, closing things out. So 4-3. And a buy from Liquid here. They've got the AWP on Naf. A couple of them fours out. Nitro has a FAMAS, and okay utility of the defuse kit. Nifty looking at that first pick once more. And Naf, he'll be outside, but towards CT spawn this time. Not super aggressive at T-Red.
Well, they won a round with less before, so Team Liquid can definitely pull this one off. But Envy are looking poised. They don't look too flustered in these mid-rounds after the initial exchanges go down, so these are good signs.
So Calix holds secret while Ryan works red. Okay, so Elise does not choose to aggress. Will play behind the Molotov. Now down to Naf, and the tiny slither of Ryan was enough for him to profit. He could be exposed to Mihu's warehouse swing. And Nifty, oh wow, what a shot. Naf, just as Nifty was dropping off.
Straight to the dome as well. That's a sick shot from Naf. So he's discovered the bomb outside, removed their sniper as well. The 5 versus 3 on a difficult buy. This is exceptional work from Naf. So Mihu, he has no kills so far. He's going to have to replicate some of the success Naf has found. 30 seconds remain though. It always seems like they're out of time. Mihu might be able to get this kill. Quick scope doesn't land, and he'll go up towards Heaven. Here we go, a chance.
Moose knows there's someone nearby, and war of attrition is won. Mihu's going to get another as he charges up the ladder. I'm not sure what's happened there. Mihu's gone down to Twist, which leaves Calix, and they're both just lining up for him. He collects. That's going to equalize completely. Envy 4, Liquid 4. I thought they'd done enough on the Force.
Bit of egg on the face there.
Yeah, they had done enough. I'm not sure why they're both trying to come out the hut at the same time. Really couldn't tell you that. They're trying to deny him applying the bomb. I understand, but at the same time, let's think about the round itself. They assumed he was just going for the full commitment. They both swing out, they bump into each other, and they line up for it. This is a little bit of an awkward way to close it out. And I even called it before he even started shooting. It was just a guaranteed double kill. There was no way he wasn't going to get both. So, it's going to be a tactical timeout for Envy. Considering they've had this great start, don't get many of these, Liquid against the ropes, and we have no money as well, so they'll just be trying to calculate what they're up against going into this round. They're just forceful out, Deagles and FAMASes. You can take an educated guess that they're going to be on a low buy here, if a buy at all. So I don't think Liquid can justify anything more than PT50s. So there's the first release. That might be the only one. Deagle for Twist, that's it.
Oof, okay, so we jump into round 9, map 1, final series of the day. And Liquid broken. They'll be coming in with very little into this one. And let's see what Nifty's timeout was about. He wanted to get Envy on the same page regarding the Liquid buy and the strategy to deal with it. We've seen a lot of very, very good teams fall foul to the USPs over the course of these last few days.
Yeah, it's a good point. The USPs have been getting more success.
The EG one last night was nuts.
There's been a lot of them.
Just those double dinks, man. They can really hurt. Expecting to push. Ryan, you can see he was all immediately after firing his first shot, paranoid. Is it Hut? Is it Squeak? Are they doing something aggressive? They know Liquid have to try and level the playing field somehow.
So bear in mind, Liquid with just pistols, no armor, no nades, looking to cause some damage here. And they're actually being very successful so far. Calix, Nifty, Ryan, all been tagged significantly. They haven't really got much control at all, and Leeds will pick one off at range with that P250, all behind the aircon unit for now, and more damage being inflicted now. Calix will pull one back. Ryan should be able to as well, but they've all been hurt. And where do they finish up here? Moose tagged as well. The dink from the CZ might be enough to win this round. It's still a 2 versus 4, but we'll see if Naf can do anything about this. He's towards the lobby right now. His teammate Stu will be found narrowly behind him. Bomb planted. Round should be secure now for Envy. Good try. Ryan low, but it looks like that's going to be it.
Yeah, Stewie with a Desert Eagle is the perfect weapon for that duel. One bullet would through the corner of the wall, not sufficient. He who was down to 50, a single solid body shot could have found another, but that was all just going to be trivial in the grand scheme. Now they've got their weapons back. Let's see if Liquid can equalize.
They've only been presented with very, very slow Counter-Strike from the Team Envy camp right now. So if I'm Liquid, I'll be making sure I'm not giving up the opening kill. You don't need to worry about any of their early utility or where they're posturing on the map because they're not making any actions of commitment until those last 30 seconds. So right now, the key for Team Liquid, in my mind, would be just survivability. Get it down to these late stages. Force them to actually play some Counter-Strike instead of just giving away opening kills and then you're the one chasing that number disadvantage. Force them to try and take lower, take ladder control, then you can put yourself in some multi-frag potential. And if we're looking at the opening duels right now, Team Liquid are winning 6-2. So positive signs in that stat. They need to start converting a few more.
So a much slower round, as Chad anticipated. Setting up the Molotovs now for Secret. And not going to be using outside at all, so no one's seen them across. Interested to see where this one leads. Going to start focusing towards the ramp room. That's going to be Naf's position, the orb for now. So he's in there one of those one and drop positions. Falls back to safer territory and leaving ramp exposed for now.
Yeah, that puts a lot of pressure on Stewie, who's already under. So if they do get down ramp for free and Naf doesn't do any damage here, Stewie will be in a lot of trouble. They're just throwing out some nades here to fake the presence.
It's perfect. They know the orb's there now. Probably gonna change their plan. 35 seconds though, another excruciating round for Liquid here. Having to hold their nerve. And 25 seconds remain. Commitment coming any second.
They're just walking into topside.
And they get the frags they need. Just like that, Stewie to equalize and then some, a double. But there's more where that came from. Now Mihu looking to clutch up a 1 versus 3. In a blink of an eye becomes a 1 versus 1 and he's found a Liege. Quad kill from Mihu. He pulls them across the line and takes 6 for Envy.
That's huge from Miho. Remember, he was 0-6 at one point, and he has come fully to life at this stage. He's actually gone way up the scoreboard. He's joined his teammates to 7-7, and that's a huge round for him to win as well. We said he was considered a hot prospect with the rivals in CSGO, but that's been about 4 years I've been saying that, to be honest with you. Finally, we all see him in an Envy jersey, getting it done here in a 1 versus 2. Lovely stuff. Liquid might be on the back foot once again. They are indeed CZs and Deagles on the CT side of Nuke. You can see what Envy chose this map. As I mentioned going into this one, 5-game win streak for Envy on this particular map.
This is the CT side as well. This is where Liquid should be doing some of their absolute best work. Their individuals are much more potent across the board. They have the firepower well and truly in the trio of Elige, Naf, and Twists. But they've been losing out with these final few frags. Here we go, an opening again. Elige finds a kill on the Moose. Will get dropped immediately, just pushing on in. This slow pace, it's looks like it's frustrating Liquid a little bit.
It's working every single time. Again, the push comes in, equal trades favoring the T side, and even more than that now as 4 versus 2. And oof, shot in the back of the head. Twists doesn't get to pull the trigger, neither will Stewie if he's not too careful. He's got the corner. They are coming towards his domain, so maybe, just maybe, there's a chance. As soon as he gets one, though, the trade's going to be so quick. And oof, the 180 from Calyx. A single bullet leaving the CZ before we see another for Envy. This is, I mean, they picked Nuke. You have to be able to put up a T side, and they've put 7.
This is great.
Yeah, it's looking very good. Like 7 is a fantastic half, and they could get 8 or 9 at this point. There's going to be a gun round here for Liquid. They're going to take their first tactical timeout as well. It's very difficult to predict these games. Coming into this one, we're like, well, Liquid should be able to blow them out of the water regardless whether their pick on Nuke or not. They're a very serviceable team on this map, but right now they are struggling. Now if we bring out the AWP once again, he's top fragging over Liege. Haven't seen much from Nitro at all. I don't think I've even said his name as of yet. So let's see what he can do. Round 12. Plenty of money now for Envy. They might not have to weaken the rest of this half. See another full buy. The nifty AWP. Calyx top fragging for them right now. Turkish start 10-7.
Okay, so we know it's going to be slow, right? We haven't seen anything to convince us otherwise that Envy are willing to change the pace here. This has just been slow Counter-Strike throughout. Spread, pick, show a bit of presence with a group across the map, making sure that you can't just get traded 1 for 1. So things from that regard have been looking very, very good. But what's the response from Liquid? Do they hold on to their nades for longer? Do they try to go for something semi-aggressive? You could see what happened before. They were kind of just waiting as a warning system in that setup on the top side, and they walked out Squeaky and Hut and just made some very easy trades. So Liquid need to be a little bit more forward-facing.
So 1 minute remaining. Is this going to be somewhat of a commitment from Envy? Lots of smokes down, and we've got Moose who snuck through. Looking to potentially dive down the vents here. He does so silently. So they'll be aware of the possibility of a player being down here, but they won't be able to confirm that fact. So still a 5-on-5. That will force a rotation. We've got Stewie, who's actually gone down towards lower at this point. He's currently walking on the catwalk, while Moose makes his way towards window room.
This fight is everything for Liquid's 12th round. He's got it. The one that slipped the net. There's more where that came from, though. And the spray from Elige is indicative there's a gap. So we can hear the steps. He knows they're on their way. Nifty's the first one in and didn't seem prepared for the close corner. Stewie's punished him, and Mihu will trade.
Yeah, it's a weird decision from Nifty to run around the corner like that. Stewie just killed one from the window room, and you've gone in first with your, what, to get a quick scope, I guess? Either way, it will be a 4-on-3. They're looking to get the bomb down. 10 seconds again. They're always scrambling to try and get the bomb down, but as long as it does, it's absolutely fine. But can they do anything with this round? Apparently so. Ryan shouldn't be getting away with that duel, but he is. They're all getting kills all over the place here. Calyx brings it back to a 2 versus 2, and he has spotted one now on the window side.
And with the frag from Mihu, it's all onto one man. Twists, good flash, enables him to isolate the duel onto Mihu. This is looking promising. Calyx His battle with him does not end. He's anticipating decon. Calix is going to start pushing around the corner. He's got it. The star of the show, it seems. Another clutch. Calix this time, double kill in the round, and 8 for Envy's T-side campaign.
Yeah, huge clutch there for Envy. Even after a couple of questionable decisions with the AWP being moved around, it's Calix that comes out clutch there. Even Liquid bringing back a couple of kills towards lower. It's Envy relying on Calix there in the 1 versus 1. He goes around the wild and lower bomb site from decon all the way towards double doors. Perfect flank. Just as Swiss realized what was going on, it's too late. His head was off, and we have another partial buy for Liquid. They've not had a ton of gun rounds here.
No, I've seen this movie before, guys. I know what happens.
What happens?
Envy win map 1.
Sure.
We go on to Dust 2. It's a close back and forth 30-round affair where Liquid just squeak it out with some mammoth clutch.
Sure.
Then we go on to the 3rd and final map, and then Liquid blow them out of the server.
On Inferno.
On Inferno.
Yep.
That's the script. It's cheap writing. They let me reuse the same ones that I've been using for years.
Yeah, a lot of them have been using it this season.
Yeah.
So Calix has got the bomb, but this is still a 2-on-2, bear in mind. This partial buy for Liquid is starting to reap some benefits. We'll see whether Twist and his AK and low HP will be able to do enough here. Apparently not. Poor old Nitro now, 2 and 10. Has got the AK, but smoked out completely.
If he gets himself in towards the T-vent here after Calix clears. Oh, he was ready for it. And just between the two of them, they find another round. Envy, this is incredible work between the two of them there, Calix and Mihu. Get them all. Started with a great shot from Elige, gave them a way in.
Yeah, they've been very close on these partial buy setups, but unless you actually win them, it doesn't mean too much, especially when you're in round number 14, because the money is not going to be an issue for Envy in that last round. Orb for NAF. We do see a nice, healthy buy for Team Liquid here. Maximum loss bonus for sure. They've actually lost, what is it, 8 rounds in a row at this point on the CT side of Nuke?
That's
8 in a row.
Ridiculous.
Like, sure, some of them have been close, but really doesn't matter.
He saw the tip of Elige's head. Can't go any wider than that, and Elige is well aware of it, but one jiggle would be the shot Nifty's hoping for.
One jiggle from El Giggle.
Yep, and will he get the jiggle? But LA Giggle and Naf find the frag, 4v4. Quickly changed again, Naf losing his life. Moose managed to get down the lower site again.
They're making them look pretty average out there right now. This slow-paced gameplay, they can't handle it. The shots are being landed as well. Fantastic. They're having to really work for these kills now. 3 on 3. Stewie does find one. That's exactly how much time he got on the clock as well. Moose holds towards the ramp, and he might have done enough here. They're not going to anticipate his position so close up as well. Hoping for an opportunity. Ryan saves him the effort, does the job for him, and we have got a 3 versus 2 situation. Both these players towards the ramp. They have got kits, but like I said, Moose's position is so good. The fact he's been baited in by a teammate as well. No way they're losing this round. He confirms it, and there's going to be broken money once again for Liquid in the final round of this first half.
Gun round save, gun round save,
Yep.
gun round
they haven't
save,
even
gun round
really
save.
got that close. The only rounds that got close on is the Desert Eagles,
Yeah.
etc.
So, look, I don't know if we put this down to the pacing of Team Envy, just rattling Team Liquid, and they're not quite sure how to deal with this situation, or if we put it down to Envy looking phenomenal. It didn't look that way within the early stages by any means. It was looking like should have been one-way traffic.
Like I said, going into this is one of the maps Envy are really focusing on right now. Every series they've played in the last 5 have all featured this, and they've won every single game. I haven't watched any of those games. I can't really give you much information whether this is what we'd expect. But against Liquid, we did not expect them to have such a dominant showing here. It's kind of nuts.
It really
managed
is.
to do this. Like, that's 9 rounds in a row now.
And to be on what would be your 6th Nuke victory in a row.
Yeah. And they lost the second round to Team Liquid due to that force buy, right? And then Liquid got 4 rounds off the bounce of that. It was 4-1. You think, okay, business as usual now. Liquid are 4-1 up in the CD side of Nuke. They probably get the rest of the rounds. Nope, they didn't get a single other round on top of that. They're 10-4 down on the CD side of Nuke, and now they have MP9s and Scouts to try and defend a full buy from Envy.
Yeah, let's keep X-Ray off for this one just to see how little Elige has to go off. There is a lot down there. He has a single shot towards his direction, reacts with a smoke. They're already through. What can you do about this now? Chad's been talking a lot about taking control of window and how it's integral. Elige has actually rattled off a couple of successful shots. Perhaps Liquid can finally break the silence in the final round of the first half here. Looks like Ryan was about to get caught out, but Stewie looks away. Ryan has another lease of life here. No smokes, and Stewie's found another. There is one decon, he drops straight into him. Stewie's had enough, and Naf concludes it. 10-5 on the half. Envy, they're showing us exactly why Nuke is their map pick.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for the second half. We have Envy switching over to the CT side now, and Team Liquid showing us what they're made of. Can they show us anything, Chad, at a 10-5 deficit?
Well, Henry, you know how excited I am about Nifty in the server here. He only needs 42 more kills to grab 50 in Nuke. So let's see if he can be on course for that one here.
That's a very good point.
Yeah, and that's scientific. That rhymes. So we have to keep our eye on that one.
Precisely. But I'm very worried about Liquid here because I know how this story goes.
Spawn, hold on.
Okay, Mihu's going to be doing the pistol with 70 HP.
Decoys, Henry's new favorite little toy.
I am very interested in the decoy meta and how it's developing. We are going to have Mihu defending towards the ramp, but they win this pistol. They're on a very good track to close out this game, but it needs to be Nitro of a couple of kills here. They have the man advantage on the Liquid side, and that is not good news if you're an MB player. Holding towards main, trying to hold off the best he can. Is this going to be enough? Moose certainly seems to think so, but Twist answers back.
This rotate's not going to be easy. Mihu's coming through lobby. Twist in a perfect position to entirely hold and contain any lobby aggression. Ryan's coming from heaven, so he'd have to hit his first shot here onto Elige. Let's have a look. Has to be such a first clean one tap. Otherwise, he's going to get traded. Oh, he's lost his teammate as well, and Elige not going to miss that. So, Liquid, a must-win pistol. 1. There you go. Step 1 complete.
So this is where the force buy traditionally comes, and we saw Team Liquid lose the pistol and force buy in their second round. A lot of teams do it. I don't think on Nuke it's super valuable, but we'll see whether they can make it work. It's going to be Mihu. A nice shot towards ramp, but unfortunately for him, he was taken down shortly afterwards. This is Nitro getting a couple of kills to open things up. Remember, he started this half with just 3. So good to see him stepping up.
So one of the problems for Envy here is they can't take 2 minutes to play the rounds. Liquid will be able to set the pace here, so we might see a little bit more tenacity coming on out, and they're going to be tested a little bit more. Jules will be coming to them. It won't be walking around patrolling, using that Dallas ping to your advantage. It's beautiful out there. You've never seen internet like it.
Oof, I haven't seen shots like that from Calix in a while, but Naf is very quickly to put him back in his place. Moose was the one to invest alongside Ryan, so the two of them do pack a bit more of a punch.
Oh, 2 bullets, that's all she needs.
Doo-doo.
The Galil, it is, I like the animation of the Galil when it's firing. Is it a, what would it be called on the side there?
I know which part you mean.
Yeah.
The jiggly bit.
Yeah, I'm not very good with like actual...
Yeah, I don't know either.
Charging handle.
The charging handle.
Okay.
Is that from Tom?
That was from Tom.
Yeah, he knows
Tom knows some stuff with that.
Yeah. There's that one called Skinner Score. The skull opens his mouth and chatters. The bullets come out.
Chatterbox.
Is it called a chatterbox?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's a very appropriate name then.
You did.
So that's my favorite one. I think we need more skins like that.
Okay.
Kind of a bit of interactive.
You like
bit
the
of
creativity? I'm sure you like the one with the bananas. They're fighting with the bananas.
I don't like the banana one that much. I think that's a bit too silly.
Too gimmicky for you.
Yeah, I don't like the silly ones.
It's just over the silly line.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the knife as well that
personally-
Hugo uses that stabs itself in the finger. Don't like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, he
silly?
does. It cuts yourself.
Yeah.
That's not practical.
Bit of silliness there. Not
Yeah.
really allowed in CSGO, I'll be honest.
I don't know, have you not been watching the games we've been watching
True.
recently,
Yeah, that's a
Hank?
good point.
Plenty of silliness around the road to Rio, and Moose, unfortunately, not able to manufacture any silliness here. Only Nitro going down, but yes, Chad raises a good point that Liquid's T-side, their pistol, certainly a contributing factor was Nitro, but going to want to keep our eyes on the leader of Liquid to see if he can hang during this series. No punishment for Moose's extra investment. He preserves everything, so all good. He did take some damage to that Kevlar vest, though, so worth mentioning that.
It looks like Legia has these guys playing a very conservative style of Counter-Strike, which I don't think is a problem by any means. Obviously, when we're talking about the top-tier teams, we were looking at NIP for one of these examples. They're playing this percentage-based CS as well. It is very slow and methodical. And even on these rounds right here, he's not letting them go for full investments. Look how much money that they have from last round carried into this one. So 3,100, 3,350, they're able to get upgraded pistols. They're not buying armor behind it. And next round, they're going to get a loss bonus of 2,900. So their first CT-sided gun round will have AWPs, it'll have all the Molotovs, you'll have defuse kits. They're doing this one by the book, and that's traditionally how Henry and I like to see it go on down. But
That's
if you lose that round, you're instantly back again.
He's done it again. Are we running replays, or am I having some sort of brain malfunction?
Calix was excellent. I feel like he's one of the forgotten players of that era. Like 2016, 2017, when Space Soldiers were relevant, he was very good. Like, he was under the radar good. Like, you have to watch his games and understand
It was always Xantaras and Calix.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Xantara stole the show, unfortunately, for him. But he was just as good, in my opinion. Like, he was definitely up there in terms of fragging capability. And it's good to see him get another chance out here on an international scene as well. I think he's only ever played for Turkish teams before.
Right.
Yeah, the English language barrier is going to be a bit of something for him to learn about. Wow. And there's another one. The 2 international stars getting some opening kills here.
Yeah, those are with Desert Eagles, and they're on a 5 versus 3. They're rushing towards ramp, and this could be deadly. Mihu's just going to stay alive at this point, baiting and Moose, who just needs to get 1. He does the damage. It won't be enough. I think it is 3 versus 1 now. Not for long. It is going to be Envy winning out in an eco. No armor, just Desert Eagles and some great shots.
Look at their money now.
Yep.
It would have been great before.
It's a dream.
This is fantastic for Envy right here. They couldn't be asking for anything more on their map pick. They are poised now to run away with a few more rounds, assuming that Liquid don't go for a force buy back of themselves. And here's those Deagle replays
Just
for y'all.
theory craft for me. What's the purpose of Liquid when they have, one would assume, going into that round, a financial advantage? Why are you nading off the squeaky door? Because it feels like it's more of a T setting up behind it than CTs.
It's because he assumed he had PD50s and USPs, right? So he's trying to get an angle so no one can get sneak towards their T vent, for example. No one can get in that position.
Right.
There's no way to guise that. I'm going to have smokes either, so you get full vision. Either way, though, we have got the upper push coming in. It's very quick from Team Liquid, and they're getting absolutely wrecked here, boys. They're fully invested as well. They found their first kill, but it's a throwaway deagle shot, and that's much better. We're going to see Stewie actually get another chance here, but that's all he'll find. Great shots, but don't really lead to too much there. On the full investment, they're going to be full eco now, so it's not like it's going to have a huge knock-on effect in terms of the economy for Team NBA.
Yeah, this is such a lockdown. Look at Ryan. All he has to do is just leave his hidey hole by a meter. And massacres the last two out. Squeaky, perfect play. Envy, 12. Liquid, 7, and an eco to come. This is looking like 13, maybe even the game.
Yeah.
I really like that setup from Envy and Topside because they had Nifty up the ladder with the AWP looking towards that squeaky door area, and that position where we saw Ryan get the multi-kill from, he was actually tucked in looking at the wall so he couldn't be spotted, got to swing after the flashes had come through. That worked absolutely perfectly, and Moose up close and personal with the MP9, maybe the same.
Hello.
Shots from Moose. Gets himself $1,200 for those 2 kills. Calix might be able to get himself 600. He will indeed. Bomb goes down. Clean sheet for Envy. 13-7 up. A ton of money available to them. Not so much on Liquid. They've got enough for AK's armor and basic utility, and doesn't include Molotovs.
Oh, I've got a little tingle. I only feel that tingle when it's going 3 maps, fellas.
I told you what the script was.
So remind me of the script.
So Team Liquid lose the first map.
Lose the first map.
We go into Dust 2. It looks so winnable. Envy all the rounds. We finish 16-14.
Oh, right.
Maybe we get Twists or NAF. They do some massive clutch, something that we've never seen before. Front page Reddit, and they get across the line. They win. And then we get to the last map of Inferno, and we probably shouldn't have been there in the first place. And then Liquid win like 16-5.
Okay, right. Well, that's the script. I'm glad we got it all figured out. I didn't pay attention in the script meeting.
Yeah, well, when we do the table read, Alex, we need you to, we need you to pay attention.
I know.
Oh, the gap in the smoke. Let's see if it's going to be devoured by Nifty, and indeed it will. Oh, a second could have been his as well, but Liquid, licking their wounds, will make their way down towards Secret, but a perfect smoke thrown. You can't justify the push through that one. With all the utility in the world.
Look at Mihu!
Mihu's actually in T-spawn here. Naf's got no idea. Free kill found. He's going to see if there's anything more available. Got a little bit dicey there. I would say just fall back at this stage. Throw that incendiary and get the hell out if possible. Locks them in.
They're trapped.
There's nothing Liquid can do here. They know they're trapped in. Envy know where they are. Nades are coming through, and it's all starting to fall apart.
Yeah, this is nasty. You just cannot leave. A frag onto Mihu could relieve some of the stress, but look at Moose's bullets actually catching Twist. This is so perfect from Envy. Looks like a guaranteed 14th. Mihu's frags are simply just a formality at this point. Stewie did try and leave Secret.
And bear in mind as well, this won't be maximum loss bonus after this one. It'll be 4th stage loss bonus with no bomb going down. I say that, Nitro does get a kill back. Maybe that'll change. He's left alone, and it looks like he actually will get a plant out there.
Very important.
So yeah, this actually enables him to buy in the next round. So that is an important plant, and so the round will be falling in favor of Envy, of course, but Liquid will have something to say about it going forward. It won't be the best buy, it'll be more of the same. AK's armor, smoke and a flash, but at least it's something.
If you looked at the kills on the Team Liquid side, yeah, sure, Nitro has some catching up to do, but everybody's kind of even. It doesn't even feel like they're losing as badly as what they are, but you look at the scoreline and they're getting absolutely trounced right here. Some great plays, some great deagle shots from some of these international individuals. We've got Mihu and Calix, they're leading the way, 20 and 19 respectively. Moose, as we spoke about, he's got 16 frags, and well, Ryan's even been chipping on in. He had some good entries on their T side.
Yeah, if you look at the multi-kill rounds as well, Envy are absolutely wrecking them here. 23 plays 16 in favor of Envy. So stats speak for themselves, and we have got a partial buy here from Liquid, which will find Envy map point. On their opponent's pick, yes, but this is such a mismatch on paper. You'd assume whatever the map, Liquid should be running away with it.
Humor me for a second here. Now,
Okay.
I, as a competitor myself, at one part in my life, I would never, ever not try and win a game of Counter-Strike. And I'm not saying that Liquid didn't come in here this evening trying, they've come in trying to win, but now that the scoreline is 14-7, and you know that there's 2 more maps to play for you to win the series, are you maybe calling it at this point? Are you maybe like, you know, let's let this one taper on out?
It's always an interesting conversation, isn't it? And it's one that I don't think there's a concrete answer to. I think with Team Liquid and the disadvantages they've overcome in the past, I think it's more of a case of, do you remember that time we did it? Do you remember this time we did it?
Oh.
Jesus, Mihu's just single-handedly taken us to 15. It looks like Nitro's got something to say. Moose is in such a prime position, though. That bomb is so unlikely to go down. Nitro, he's just going to start planting. And yeah, that's an easy one for Moose. Can't believe his luck.
Oh, the window's not shut out as well. Impossible scenes for Elise here. He'll have to open a door, smash a window at some point. He knows it, hoping a CT will make a mistake before that time comes. But I don't think it will. He's still got to recover the bomb, find 4 kills.
So open the door and just hope for the glorious 1v gone to Moose.
I don't even know at this point. I think that's all that can happen. He's just going to open it and swing towards Shadow. That's
There it is. And that was it. 15 now for Envy acquired. And with a perfect setup, they're even taking some AKs into this round. Could be the last round of the CT side. Liquid, this does feel like an insurmountable number.
If Envy can close it here, that's hugely impressive, that they've been able to lock them out at 16-7. And the good bits and pieces that we've seen from this team, obviously the T side, extremely slow play. And on the CT side here, well, the individuals are getting the job done. It's as simple as that. They're not really being tested in any huge way. And when the frags come to them, they're able to convert with ease. So as we head into what could potentially be the final round of map number 1 here, Envy have impressed me.
Yeah, me too. This is similar scenes to like Cloud9, I guess. So we weren't expecting much, and then they turn up and looked excellent.
2-0.
Yeah. Certainly putting the grind in. So, looking for the clean finish here. Envy have got 8 chances to finish this game off. This would be the most ideal time to do it. It's a weak buy from Team Liquid. It's up by, sure. But you can see they've only got a few bits and pieces left. 1 smoke, a few flashes, 1 Molotov. And in terms of positional control, Nitro waits patiently. 2 teammates by him, Elise on main entrance roof, looking to upper split this one potentially. Calyx has been a thorn in their side as he waits patiently by the main entrance itself. So towards ramp, because Twist got some control, I feel like that's where they're going to end up.
With Nitro faking top split. He's going to keep the presence there. Oh, Mihu, my goodness. He pushes in. He'll get 1. That's something. And now filling the gap is Nifty, hoping to hit the fast one on the cross, and he does. Naf just fills his crosshair for a second. Elise does well to find 1 with his drop main, but it may not be insufficient. It looks like Calyx is in the prime spot. He's got the frag. Envy, a single kill away. Just Twist separating them from taking their map pick.
15 seconds as well. He goes to the fake plant. Is it going to be enough? No, it's not. Even if he gets his bomb down, he's going to be absolutely ran over by an Envy player any second now.
You can hear Nifty coming from Decon, and he's got Calyx to worry about as well. Wow, a coordinated effort, a team effort, and Envy, they justify their Nuke map pick and then some. A 16-7, in Chad's words, hugely impressive.